Any comment, Ms. Williamson?
It's the story rocking Sacramento. Dana Williamson, who once held one of the most powerful jobs in the state capitol as Governor Gavin Newsom's chief of staff, now faces allegations of corruption. Williamson, who left the governor's office last December, was formally indicted in a federal court Wednesday and pleaded not guilty.
Do you have your side of the story you'd like to share with the viewers at home?
Among the allegations, she and two other consultants are accused of stealing nearly $250,000 from a dormant campaign account belonging to former U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary, California Attorney General, and Congressmember Javier Becerra, and then giving that money to Becerra's former aide, Sean McCluskey. McCluskey and the other consultants said to be involved entered plea deals last week that will require them to pay $225,000 in restitution. The indictment also accused Williamson of orchestrating PPP loan fraud during the COVID pandemic and making fraudulent tax returns.
This is extremely serious.
Sacramento-based attorney Michael Wise, who is not involved in the case, provided his reaction.
She's looking at a potential range of 20 or more years in federal prison. You've got recorded statements, you've got financial transactions, you've got documents that were filed under penalty of perjury, and you have cooperating co-conspirators. Really is a pretty intricate trap for her at this point.
You guys can contact my attorney.
Williamson's attorney, McGregor Scott, is promising a vigorous defense. He blasted the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of California for not meeting with him in advance of Williamson's arrest on Wednesday. He says they should have allowed Williamson to turn herself in at the court instead of arresting her at home, noting she does not have a violent record. Quote, "This is simply inexplicable to me, and the only conclusion I can draw is this is just the latest misstep down the wrong road taken by the Trump Justice Department." But the DOJ notes the investigation into Williamson began 3 years ago under the Biden administration's DOJ, not the Trump DOJ. The department adds it does not inform defense counsel of an arrest ahead of time to protect the safety of officers. Newsom, meantime, is not implicated in the indictment. Williamson's attorney telling Politico the FBI asked her to help in a possible investigation into Newsom, but she declined, saying she had, quote, "not seen any misconduct by the governor of any kind." And on that note, the governor's office says it is not aware of any federal investigation into Newsom. At the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.